Hello everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. Welcome again to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's wonderful to have you here with me today, and I'm really looking forward to this time in this reading spent with you all. And thank you to the subscribers who have subscribed to my channel and all the likes, and I sure appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing so that it can help my channel grow and so that I can reach more people that might benefit from these readings. That would be wonderful. And excuse me. And like the comment too. I'm very interested in hearing what you have to say. That'd be wonderful too. Everything's wonderful. Okay, so so if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And now I'm just going to take a brief moment and call upon Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit to assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. All right, thank you. So guys, this is my deck of the Beginner's Tarot. If you're ready to see what's in it, I am too. Let's go ahead and get started. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in this general read for August 10th, Thursday, August 10th, 2023? Can you believe it's Thursday already? Wow. Okay, and so what would you have us know today? What's on our viewers' hearts today that you would really want to respond to for us today? Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What is the message for the collective today? Thank you, and in much gratitude, as always. Cut. And move forward. Okay. What are we going to talk about today? It's like Christmas, you know? Oh, the Fool. I love the Fool card. They know I love the Fool card. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the Fool is doing something risky. You are thinking about taking a leap of faith, heading off to a new adventure, maybe getting into a new relationship. It's hard to say. We'll know more here. First of all, I wanted to say that this may not be you. It may be somebody. You might be a cross watcher watching somebody you care about, right? Eight of Cups. So you see someone is leaving. The Moon behind. See the Moon there too, right? And the Seven of Wands. I'm going to ask for three more cards here. We got the Tower, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. That one's been coming out a lot. The Knight of Swords. And we have the Ten of Swords on the back of the deck. Okay guys, so like I said, somebody is taking a leap of faith, whether this is you or somebody you're watching this video for or about. They have walked away from an investment. I'm just going to say it's you. You've walked away from an investment. The Eight of Cups is walking away from 8 cups invested out of 10, and there's only 10 cups in the deck. 10 of Cups is like a happily ever after life, a complete investment in a life with someone and feeling really, really content and happy. This is 8 cups. You have put in a lot of investment into this, whatever it is that you're leaving, this relationship or whatever you're walking away from. But as I said before in other readings, the Moon is looking upon you. He's looking down. Can you see that? He's looking down at you. He's focused on you. He's lighting a path for you to move off to wherever it is that you want to go. So that's all good. The Moon is, the Moon can be uncertainties. It could be fears that you're walking away from or leaving behind because now you're in the Fool taking a leap of faith. See how this one's going. Da, 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 da. I'm so happy. Look at me. I'm out on a new adventure. I'm just gonna, just like was it Moses has put his foot in the Red Sea and it was parted? That's what you're going to do. You're going to, with your loyal companion, which is spirit, because it's a dog and it's white, you're going off and you're going to step off the ledge. You're going da 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 da. It's in life grand, and you're going to see what happens when you take that next step forward with faith. So you are leaving the uncertainties behind. Maybe there's been secrets and deceptions in a relationship you were in here that made you, where you invested your time and your energy and maybe your finances and just yourself in every way, shape, or form. And you're going on your own way now because maybe there were just too many secrets, or not, you didn't know enough. Too much was left behind. I mean, too much was held hidden, and you're just feeling confusion as a result, maybe anxiety and possibly depression. It's when you don't know something, you feel insecure and you don't feel safe, and life just kind of feels unstable, So with all this vagueness and illusions that you have been kept behind the veil about, you're just saying, okay, that's enough. I'm getting out of here. I can't do this anymore. So I'm just gonna, find my own clarity in whatever way that looks like to you. And you're just doing it. This one here is the Seven of Wands, means you've been feeling like your back is up against the wall, and that you've been, making a huge effort to try and fiercely compete against what others' ideas are, their opinions, or what they're trying to do in their life. They want you to go along with it, and it's not right for you. So you have been successfully fighting off these ones that are, these ideas, opinions, or people who have been, forcing their ideas, opinions, and life on you, expecting you to follow suit. These are expectations. You see, and you're going like, no, I might have been someone who kind of fell in line with everybody's expectations before, but I'm a new person. I'm in a new cycle. I'm going to take a leap of faith and go a different direction. Thank you very much. So that's great. That's great news. All right. The tower had come down. It left you feeling you're all up in your head. You're feeling very, just like this, up in your head. You're feeling anxious, you're imprisoning yourself. As you can see, you have a blindfold on, so that's where, the moon has to do with deception and stuff you cannot see. Because, well, first of all, you blindfolded yourself, okay? And you're all wrapped up like that with your arms pinned down. But as you can see, all these sorts of truth, or these thoughts, these ideas, they may not be truths, it's just ideas or beliefs that you have, are surrounding you, but you're not kept in any way, shape, or form. You can easily remove that, the veil there, excuse me, and even if you can't get your arms loose, you got your feet loose there, so you can walk forward and get the heck out of all this, all up in your head thinking stuff, that you're telling yourself stuff, and maybe you're believing what other people are telling you, and you're just all caught up in that. That's a really tough place to be, okay? So a tower moment came, excuse me, tower moment came and brought things down all around you, and that where you were, that energy that you were in, all caught up in your head, it's helping you now, because I see this here. See this, how your tower, your life, your foundation must have been built on like sandy ground. You know how when you lift something up and all the dirt just kind of piles, or let's say there's something on the sand, and if you were to put some water sitting on the sand, like say you have your bucket on the sand, and you put some water on the sand nearby your bucket, it'll start penetrating the sand to the point where it's going to displace things and your bucket's going to start leaning. All right, so that's the kind of idea of what's going on here. Your foundation is crumbling. There's lightning all around causing fire, and there's two people falling out or jumping out because otherwise they're going to go down with it. So something's gone down, and that has helped you clarify some things that you want for your life, what you want for your direction, your path, the way you want to go. Something happened. It was a sudden and dramatic change for you that you suddenly said, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe this just happened. It could have been a tragedy or a trauma. It's anything. Maybe you found out that your spouse or your partner was cheating on you, or it was just one more thing, like the last straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing. That's what that was. And you said, okay, I had promised myself that if this were to happen again, or anything like this were to happen again, I am out of here. That's it. I've had it. I can't deal with this anymore. This person isn't changing. This situation isn't changing. I've given it time and time again, given in and said, okay, I'm going to try again. I'll talk to my partner about how I feel about something. I won't talk to my partner, whatever it is. You're just have had enough, all right? And now you are able to walk out of your own self-imposed prison victoriously towards a new beginning as the Fool starting a new cycle, a new chapter in life. And the Knight of Swords, this is what I'm thinking. The Knight of Swords is not necessarily you, but there has also been a conflict and drama, right, in your life, where you've been feeling quite in your head again, sleepless nights, stressed out, stabbed in the back, just a lot of inner and outer conflict with maybe your partner or other people. And it's just been a challenging life in the last little while, if not longer. And you just said, okay, there was that one last time and that's it. But that's come about, and now you're saying, okay, that's it, no more. So let's clarify the Knight of Swords here. Who's in the Knight of Swords? Because this is someone who's seizing an opportunity. So it may be you, that you're actually charging towards something that is happily on your mind, and you're feeling optimistic and assertive, and you're just going to move forward quickly to seize an opportunity before it gets snatched up by somebody else, or someone gets snatched up by somebody else. So let's just have a look and see what's going on. Who's the King of Swords? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, will you please give us more information on who the Knight of Swords is? That's what I meant to say. Oh, the Queen of Swords. And who else? And what else? Oh, the Emperor. Okay. The Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Holy moly. We got a few characters here. And a Page of Pentacles. Okay, guys. So I'm just going to think about this for a second. See what comes up in my head. Just to make sure. Okay, what I'm getting here is that the Emperor is you, okay? The Emperor is you. You are the Fool, taking a leap of faith, walking away from some challenging time, a situation, a relationship that you felt where your back was up against the wall because of all the lies and deceptions. Here, that you had no clarity over and were confused, feeling confused. Tower moment happened, with information coming out, you've been feeling like you have some, you've been hearing things and seeing things that has caused you a lot of anguish and anxiety, possibly depression, and it's put you in all of these like I've been stabbed in the back by friends and or my spouse. Maybe they were cheating on the Fool, the Emperor here, which is usually a masculine energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a woman who's taking charge, standing up and taking charge of her life, and she's just in her masculine Emperor energy then, because we have both in us, right? And so if she's feminine, then it's possible that she's showing up with this masculine energy more so right now, for a reason, right? Not to take any more guff from anyone. And so if it is a masculine, I'll just say that just because of the card, the energy. But this masculine has been in some battles and some drama that he just couldn't take it anymore. Like it's like, I can't be a part of this anymore. And maybe that wasn't ever really his battle, but he was in the middle of it, and the tower came down. He learned some information about what was going on with these people or person, that he felt stabbed in the back and betrayed as a result, and he's been losing sleep over the, he's been losing sleep at night because he's been worried and stressed out over the information that he's learned, and knowing that he's got to take action. He's either got to fall in line with what was going on and just go along with it, or if he can't, he's going to have to take action to try and pull himself out of the clutches of whatever this drama is, right? I do believe that he is taking that action. Excuse me. He's become he's using his Queen of Swords energy to be able to pull himself, or she's using her Queen of Swords energy. Like, I don't take any guff. That's it. I can see right through what's going on now that I have some clarity. That I've been told some things that I didn't fully realize before, but he may have, or she may have had some kind of inkling about the stuff going on in the background, but maybe just never wanted to face it. Just kind of wanted to just not look at it and make it real to him. Stick your head in the ground like an ostrich, right? Pretend it's not even happening. Just ignore it. So he is saying now, listen, I got my hand up here and I'm saying, come here. And then when you come here, he goes like this. I'm cutting you out of my life. That's it. I've had enough of you. And I'm charging off in another direction to happily, fool life, or taking a leap of faith towards something else completely different than staying here in all this junk, this mess right here. The Emperor, the Emperor could be a father, so he might have a kid or two. He was probably married, because he's usually a husband energy, and so he might have cut his Queen of Wands out of his life. You see, the Queen of Wands, if she's in the upright, it's all good. Like, good person, everybody loves her and that sort of stuff. And maybe that's what she portrayed herself to him in the beginning when they first met, that she was a go-getter, and she fought battles and won, and she'll continue to do that, and that she's just really, a really good looking. She's good looking, she's sensual, she's sexy, she's just all good. She's intelligent, she loves to be in the limelight, and she has a good nose for business, right? But in the upside down, or the reverse as they refer to them, and she afterwards turned into an overbearing, jealous, dogmatic and irrational. She's quick to offend, to be offensive. She's quick to take offense, is what I'm trying to say, but she's quick also to offend. She will do things as she wants to do them, irregardless of how anyone else feels. And she will trample on your heart if she has to in order to make that happen. And perhaps this emperor, her husband, was in a state of mind where he was just allowing things to happen because he's married, right? He's married, but now he's turning it around and saying, this was too much. This was that extra straw that broke the camel's back. And I'm saying, absolutely not. I'm not doing this anymore. No, 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 no. I've had enough. I need to get out of this for my own sanity. I need to feel happy and free and go in a direction that will help me feel like I've got options, and that I feel like I have opportunities to be able to live my life in a way that I deserve to live my life. I am going to approach new challenges in my life. I'm going to have a new beginning in taking my pentacle and offering it to, or putting it or investing it in some other way. So that's where he's at right now. Okay, so he's cut his Queen of Wands out of his life by moving into the Queen of Swords energy. The Queen of Swords energy is someone who speaks their mind, right? Very directly, doesn't mince words. They're fully responsible for what they say, do, and think, and they usually have suffered a loss, and that's why they're in the, I'm going to cut your head off energy if you don't come correct. They've experienced hardship, but they have now a clear mind. They're intelligent and they're intuitive. So they, like I said, can see through people and see through situations now. They have found clarity. They are wielding their sword in truth and, integrity, with value, morals, and principles behind them. Okay, so that's what the Emperor is doing right now in order to make corrections in his life. He made some, not very wise decisions back here with getting involved with this person who appeared to be this way, upright, but afterwards being married, and maybe a year or more later, that she started showing her true colors, and she became, just somebody who is, wow. You're just like, wow, you're such a bitch. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were like that. And I can't believe you're like that. It's hard to imagine. You're so different when we first met, right? So she's showing her true colors, and she's being arrogant and bullyish and maybe emotionally manipulative, and she's abusive in some way, and it might be just emotionally abusive, but she might be physically abusive towards her husband. But in any case, he's put an end to that, and he is moving forward. Okay, let's have a look-see. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. Where is he going? Where is he going? Yeah, where's he going? Wheel of Fortune, World, what are we looking at here? Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, please, if you will, provide some more information about our Emperor here, who's now on a fool's journey forward, taking a new leap of faith, step forward towards living his life the way it was meant to be lived. What's the Eight of Cups journey, please? And thank you. The Eight of Cups journey. Here we go. Please clarify the Eight of Cups. And as usual, nothing pops out, so I shall dig. All right. Eight of Cups journey is finding some tempering the emotions and holding on to his pentacles and finding love with a soulmate again. Yeah, after being battled and beat up, he's picking up his wand and saying, I'm giving my life one more chance. I'm moving towards peace and serenity. That's what temperance is. It's including the divine in his life now. He's been obviously speaking to the divine, praying, asking for guidance and asking for answers. Okay, so he's showing that even though he's taking a leap of faith, he is doing it in a temperate fashion, in that he's going to take it one step at a time. This is the first step. He is going to move in a positive direction with the divine, knowing that the divine is helping him by, being in his life and smoothing the path out before him, helping him to balance his emotions. Look, this angel has got her foot in the water, one in the water and one on the ground. So she's both emotionally and materially or worldly balanced. There is a nice balance there. Okay, so and then he's got this path moving towards the sun that's rising on the horizon. So he's going in a great direction with really great guidance and support behind him and smoothing the path out before him. All right, so that's the direction he's going. The moon's helping him in his time of need and fear to light the path when he's feeling a little dark. And he's also got the help of the angels. Wow, the divine, right? He's got the Four of Pentacles. He's hanging on to what he's been able to take away from if they were separated, legally separated and divorced with the Queen of Wands. He's taking what he has, and this also means he has an attachment to something, okay, or someone. But we don't know about what that is. So, but he's moving towards somebody that he is attached to, okay? And the divine is helping him do that. So it means it's divinely inspired, right? So whatever he's got on his mind, the divine is saying, yes, let's go. Let's do it. Yay, it sounds like so much fun. Let's go and do it because it's time. It's time. Okay, so can we clarify then the moon energy? Let's clarify the moon energy, okay? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What's the moon energy? What was hidden from the Emperor before he decided enough was enough, and that he is leaving all that behind and he's taking his new journey, walking into a new chapter in his life? What was the moon? Can you tell us a little bit about that, please, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? One last shuffle. Okay. I like doing that too. Okay. Let's pull them out. The Page of Swords. Some kind of delayed news about something, and it could have been all this stuff here. The King of Wands. Somebody was messing around. And the Empress. Okay, so you see, look how she falls right on top of there. But so then there's the Sun and the King of Swords. But what we got here is that he learned something. All right, and that's what I said about this. He learned something. It's delayed news, something that he should have known about a long time ago. But he had his little tiny blindfold on, not wanting to see. He was in ostrich mode. So he wasn't getting the information because he wasn't ready for it. He didn't want it, and therefore he wasn't ready for it. So he learned something he didn't want to know, but now knows, obviously, and has taken action. And so he turned in the King of Wands to take action, but more so, this King of Wands is the guy that this Queen of Wands in the reverse has been, you know, hanging out with in ways that aren't right if for someone who's married, right? We don't know. This guy might be married too, but she was definitely married to the emperor, and she was messing behind the scenes with this king of wands. Might be somebody from her past, someone she had a relationship with before. It might be an ex, whatever, but or a new guy. She's gone towards him, and she's been messing around, and he found out about it, and this is where we are definitely talking about the Queen of Wands here, because this is the Empress. All right, the Empress is usually, when they're in the upright, they're all great. They're just wonderful energy, you know, natural beauty, just abundant, wealthy, prosperous, and just full of fertility to create anything, you know, being fertile and birthing whatever they want in life the right way, right? That's what the Empress energy is. But when it's reversed, she is like just a witch, because look at this guy here, or this girl here. She becomes like greedy and wants to have everything without doing anything. She's not a hard worker. She wants to live the luxurious life. She wants to be flattered, and she wants to be pampered, and she wants to have all the refinements of life without really putting in the effort and the integrity. Okay, she lacks it. Instead, she's been bossing and forcing and bullying her emperor to get what she wants. She's been thinking she's an empress, but we know that she's not. She's this upside down, reversed Queen of Wands. So an empress is usually a mother too, like and married. Like the counterpart would be the emperor, of course, right? Perfect match. But so those two probably have a child, at least one, between them. But this one's just nasty. She's nasty. This is not the real empress. It's just somebody she thought she wanted to put herself across to the emperor as being the empress. Okay, but that's not the case. So that's what we have for clarification of the moon. That's all hidden, you know. She's coming across as though she's an empress, but she's not. She's this. He's learned that. She's got a lover, okay? She's having an affair behind her emperor's back with this King of Wands. He's also moved into the King of Wands energy at the same time to take action on the information that he learned. That was delayed information, but nonetheless, he's learned it now, and he's able to bring him out of the self-imposed prison that he had, all wrapped up and blindfolded, that he lost a lot of sleep over and felt stabbed in the back. This is what he's feeling stabbed in the back over, is these two right here, okay? He's like, the emperor puts everything into a relationship, okay? Takes control, takes charge. He's a stand-up kind of guy. He is, he's quite accomplished. He's powerful. He's effective. He's a protector. He is somebody who's highly intelligent, and he has a lot of authority behind him because he has fought all the battles as all those kings, King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and King of Hearts, right? He's a conglomeration of all those. So he's lived the whole cycle of tarot through all the suits and the major arcanas, and he's become the emperor. So he's been upright in doing what he needs to do. He may not have been before, but he is now. And he has just been feeling stabbed in the back after he learned about these two, his wife and someone else. This guy here might even be a friend of his. Could be a friend of the emperor's. A friend, not much of a friend now, or it's just somebody, or it's a friend that was in some way connected to his empress, to the emperor's empress. So those two are farting around behind his back, right? And she's staying with him because he provides, as the emperor would. He provides everything she wants and needs. But having sex with this guy instead. And so this was out before, right? Yeah, that was with this here. Okay, the sun. So there's been some enlightenment, right? The enlightenment is the sun is bringing clarity to his mind, the emperor's mind, to show him what it is that he has not been seeing. And he's been enlightened to what's been going on behind his back with the moon. It's now being revealed by the sun, you see. So that's all great, because now he can look at where the sun is behind him there. He's on his way as the fool. There's the sun. And he's taken a new direction. It was kind of forced upon him, but it was only because it was forced because he was refusing to see what he probably intuited as the King of Swords, intuited a long time ago. Okay, so he just he could have been seeing that the red flags, all right, but he chose to just turn a blind eye to it. So that's when he became the Queen of Swords energy, and he is now taking full charge of making sure that the Queen and the King are counterparts, but it's the same person here in this reading. He has stepped into a very masculine and, kind of an aggressive and authoritative energy. And also, he may have a lawyer involved, in proceedings to become legally separated from this reversed Queen of Wands, reversed Empress, wife of his, and he's going to court to get that established, to get that, to get that whole process started. Or he's in the middle of it right now. It's hard to say. He's in the middle of it right now, and it's going to be determined by the court. Legal separation, moving into legal divorce, and then dividing up of the assets afterwards. Okay, so that's where he's on that's what he's involved in right now, while he's moving away from all that drama and this whole cheating, stabbed in the back situation with his wife and his friend, or her friend, whatever, her lover. Sad. Okay, so Archangel Michael, let's talk about where he's going. Okay, did we ask that yet? Where is he going? He's holding on to his pentacles. He's holding on to his money, making sure that he's got what he needs in order to be on that fool's journey with peace and serenity and harmony before him and in his pocket behind him. Is he moving towards somebody in particular? Or is it some kind of business venture that he's learned about? Or is he moving to another country? Where is his fool's journey taking him? Where is the Emperor going? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you tell us? Will you let us know? Where is the Emperor on his fool's journey going? What is it all about, the new journey? Okay. All right. Oh, Six of Pentacles. So we're going to put that over there. That's where, okay. Eight of Wands. One more card. And the Chariot. Wow, 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 wee. And the King of Pentacles. Where can I put it so you can see it? Right here? Okay. So, he is taking a methodical and persistent, and I'm going to finish what I started, approach The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who moves very, very slowly. It's the slowest moving energy in the deck. All right, so, but it's somebody who has got a lot of loyalty and respect, and for himself and for others. He's someone you can trust. He's, just a hard-working, persistent, committed type of energy. Okay, so that's what the King of Swords, the Emperor is. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, that's energy he's going towards, even though he had to take a leap of faith, which is la 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 la, whatever, in order for him to be able to say, okay, I'm cutting myself away from this. I have to do something that's sudden and just, do it now. And that's kind of where the Fool's impulsively moves without really thinking about the consequences in the beginning. That adventurous type of free spirit, he had to do it. He just had to do it. So it looks like he's moving towards somebody that he may not have given much of a chance to before in his life, before he met the she-devil over here. He may have not been fair to somebody that he has now realizing, through much introspection, that he does have feelings for, has feelings for somebody, that he wants to start sending messages back and forth. He wants to be in communication with this individual. If it's an emperor, if it's a masculine, obviously it's a woman, and he wants to tell her through the messages that he loves her, or he has a great admiration and respect for her, and just really, really admires her and wants to be fair to her. He wants to have a friendship or loving relationship with her that's going to be fair, balanced. See the scales right here? They're balanced. He's going to be equal give and take. He's going to be fair with her this time around. And this Chariot is fast movement forward, right? Fast movement forward. So he's saying, I'm on my way. I'm prepared to go wherever it is I need to go in order to be able to reconnect with you and give to you fairly that I did not do before. And he is wanting her to know that. So that's fantastic. And he's telling her too that he's not rushing in, and he's not going to rush her. He wants her to know how much he wants to see her again, or wants to just be in communication with her again, but there's no rush, because it might freak her out. He doesn't know where she is in her life. Like, is she with somebody? We don't know. So we don't even know who she is. This is somebody from the past, right? So he doesn't know anything. He's unclear of where his efforts to take action and communicate with her, moving forward, hopefully victoriously and triumphantly, but he doesn't know just yet. Let's see if we can ask Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit if they can give us any information on who this person is that he wants to communicate with and move towards. Communicate and move towards. Okay, and give fairly too, but slowly. Okay, methodically. Who is it that he's attached to? He's never let them go. Okay, he's been holding on to this individual from the past, and it's obviously it's inspired and protected by the divine. So whatever he's thinking and whatever he wants to do, the divine's saying, yeah, it's time. We're all for it. We're supporting you. Do it. There's where the adventurous side of him comes out, free-spirited and being spontaneous, all right? Having self-confidence and feeling careless. maybe even a little immature because he really doesn't know what her situation is. Well, looky there, something actually popped out. But it fell on the floor. One moment, please. It's a cup of love, a big cup of love. So he's looking forward to offering a very large cup of love to this person. Yeah, he sees her as his happiness, and wants to tell her that he would like to be reunite in a loving relationship with her, but not forcing it on her. Okay. All right, and one more card. Let's see before we end the reading here. Can you tell us one more? That was nice that you let that one pop out. Oh yeah, they're not telling us much. Like, I don't know the personality of this individual. We got the Empress out here already, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There really is only the Queen of Cups, so we'd have to assume that possibly it was Queen of Cups. But we just assume that. That doesn't mean it's correct. So somebody wants to have a cup of love with, somebody he wants to reunite with. That's the Three of Cups. All the cups are raised up in joy, love, and happiness, and he wants to celebrate with coming back together again with her. In whatever way that relationship or that reconnection looks in the beginning. We don't know how it's going to turn out. But right now, that's what he's got in mind. So that all looks great. So I don't know if it's you or if it's if you're the fool here and listening to what you're planning on doing because the cards are telling you or telling on you, or if you're somebody who would be the one that's receiving the cup from this individual that you know about and have known before in the past. And why it ended between you, it's hard to say. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, and the Mermaid Spirit, can you please provide our viewers with a final message or two of inspiration, encouragement, and guidance? Thank you so much. Wow. I like these cards better. They actually pop. Okay. So, recharge and travel. Yoo-hoo! Recharge is the first one. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So he's recharging. You know, he's got himself in a temperate place in his mind, feeling peaceful, harmonious, you know, and just in a good state of mind. And the angels are helping him do that. Okay, after all this trouble here. So travel, seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. So he's been diving deep, realizing the errors of his ways. He's been enlightened with the sun showing him what's been going on and what's been going on in him as well as all around him, and what he needs to do in order to find his path to the sun, to happiness and love, and just all around positivity and joy. So those are the two messages. He is being asked to recharge and to keep moving forward, keep checking in with himself so that he knows that his objectives and his intentions are good. All right, as long as he keeps up with the angels, communicating with the angels, his God, his love for the divine, keeps up with that, always asking, God, what should I do today? Always asking, what would be my next step? I don't want to do anything that you wouldn't want me to do. So what would you like me to do today, if anything? And if it's nothing, I'm fine with that too. I'll wait and I'll ask you tomorrow. All right, everyone, I sure hope you enjoyed this reading and that it was helpful to you in some way. And so I'm leaving the reading now. I'm ending the reading now. And I'm looking forward to reading to you tomorrow, which will be Friday. And then it'll be the weekend where I don't do readings. But in the description box below this video, you'll find some links that I would ask that you would check out if you have you have any time or you feel up to it. But until next time, then everybody, thank you so much for being with me today, and we'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye-bye.
ചെക്കിലടിക്കും മുമ്പേ ദയ്യം താരോ ചെമ്പട്ട് വീശും മുമ്പേ ദയ്യം താരോ ചെമ്പാവും പാടത്ത് ചാത്തനും നീലിയും വെക്കം നടന്നേ ദയ്യം താരോ താര താരോ